I would like to introduce you to my husband, Cam.
Hey guys, how are we?
It's fair to say that our house is a little bit different from your atypical Queensland coastal or Hamptons home. My team have compiled 20 questions and comments, so welcome to my version of Tell Me About Our Home.
So for those that don't know, we have a neon light in the upstairs bathroom that says, please don't do coke in our bathroom.
I mean, the story behind it is, we've had it happen a couple of times on the Instagram page where it's like someone's accidentally sent a message to me about me or something. Like when I say me, I mean like about our house, and I'm like, babe, you weren't invited over anyway. Your style is quite like industrial, brutalist, like kind of all black everything. My style, or probably the style of our house, is like a bit of crazy, chaotic creativity, but it's slick with some pops of fun and energy and just like cool random things.
We didn't want to build a house that is good for us now, but then in 5 years we've outgrown it because we've got kids.
We're well into the depths of IVF and have been for a long time. I think that we are hoping that our family will expand soon, but in saying that, this podcast is being recorded on Gubby Gubby land. We pay our respects to the traditional custodians of this land, our country, and elders past and present. I am Cait Muir, and I am the host of the Tell Me About It podcast. And I'm very excited to share this episode today with a very special guest, probably the most special guest I'll ever have on the show. But I wanted to have a bit of fun with today's episode and do something a little bit different. Break the state. I know that everyone's kind of a bit fried. We're coming into the end of the year and I just thought no one wants to listen to anything boring. So we'll do something a little bit fun, a little bit different, and probably a little bit funny as well. So I would like to introduce you to my husband, Cam.
Hey guys, how are we?
So December marks the 6-month anniversary of moving into our new house that we just built together. And we share a lot of this on our joint Instagram account, which is called Muir Made or Muir.made. And it's fair to say that our house is a little bit different from your atypical Queensland coastal or Hamptons home. We do get asked a lot of questions about our place. We do cop a fair bit of hate, much confusion. And on the contrast to that, we also get a whole lot of love and people saying we live in the coolest house ever. And like, we genuinely love and appreciate everybody's opinions, good and bad. And it makes a lot of it makes us laugh pretty much, but my team have compiled 20 questions and comments and we're going to answer them together today. So welcome to my version of Ask Me Anything, which is, I guess, tell me about our home. Cam's already hating being here.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first or I want to go first?
No, you're reading them out right now.
Oh, we'll share it. Why do you hate white houses?
It's not like I hate white houses, I just prefer black. Black's so slimming. Looks slim in black. No, I don't know. Guess it's probably back to that moody teenage, like, just
grungy.
Everything dark and moody. I don't know. Not moody, but I just prefer black than white. It's not like I hate white. I just prefer black.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate white houses at all. I just think that a lot of people, it's my opinion that a lot of people do white because they're too scared to do anything else and they want to they want everybody to like them and nobody's ever going to like
I hate boring white. Everything white and a little bit too.
Yeah. I just think a lot of white houses are devoid of any personality because people just won't put a little bit of something in there. So I definitely don't hate white houses. You definitely don't hate white houses, but we get this comment a lot. Do you want to do the next one?
Okay. The infamous neon sign in the bathroom. Explain. So for those that don't know, we have a neon light in the upstairs bathroom that says, please don't do coke in our bathroom.
I mean, the story behind it is one of my friends sent it to me on Instagram and on Facebook, because it was on Facebook Marketplace, and was like, you should buy this. It would be actually really funny. And I'm like, you know what? It actually would be really funny. We have a stupid sense of humor, and obviously, if you've ever seen anything in the inside of our house or followed anything, it's filled with personality and really random things. And I think that just fits the brief, doesn't it?
It's like, if you're going to do it, just do it in the kitchen with the rest of us.
Hard. But yeah, it's a big bright blue neon sign that says, please don't do coke in the bathroom. And it's wired in. It's switched. All right, next question. If you could go back and start your build all over again, what would you change or do differently?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd change too much. I guess just the little things that we'd spoken about that you saw someone else do was swap your office around with the guest bedroom at the front. So
yeah, so at the moment, the guest bedroom's at the front and my office is like the second room, and it would have been good to have my office at the front, for sure.
Would have done that. Apart from that, I don't really know.
Pretty good.
Pretty happy with our house and our layout. Like, we're in an area that's getting built up at the moment, and we go out every Sunday and look at all the new house floor plans and walk through, like, once they've got their frames up and stuff like that.
And rate them like we're on the block.
Yeah, we're sort of judgy, but I really, like, we look at someone and we go like, what the hell is this sort of plan? And I'm sure it suits the person's needs and that sort of stuff. But yeah, I really like the plan of our house, and that's the only thing practically that I'd change. Apart from that, there's nothing I look at and go, I wish we had done this differently. I mean, the only other thing might have been to build over the garage, but that kind of was like going to be super exy, but it kind of wasn't on the plan either. So
yeah, I would agree with that.
That's about it. But in terms of the actual floor plan and house that we have, there's not too much that I'd really look at and go, I'd want to change that.
Yeah.
What about you?
We were pretty blessed. I think the development that we were building in actually had this house on display, and we could kind of walk through it as much as we wanted to. And I think I'd built custom before, and when you're building custom, you're just kind of guessing and hoping that it's going to work out. And even with a lot of the volume build plans, if you're looking at a book or you're looking at photos or even online, you get a grip of it, but you can't really see it. So I think we were pretty lucky with that. But definitely would have loved to have my office at the front. I think probably only one of the other things was one of our other bedrooms, your snoring bedroom, the guest bedroom, has a window that looks over the house next door. It probably would have been cool if it looked over the backyard, but that's not, I don't think I would have changed anything really, except for moving the guest bedroom back and my office forward. Yeah. Good one. Your turn.
Why do you buy so much secondhand stuff? Why not new? That's very much you question, not me, because we all know that you buy the stuff at the house.
Like this beautiful table and chairs that we have they're 60 years old and they've had one owner the whole time up until us. We actually do buy a mix of old and new, but the new stuff we tend to buy more bespoke things or things from like local businesses or like artisans. I love secondhand because I just think there's so many beautiful things around, and I think that I hate fast anything. I hate fast fashion. I hate fast furniture. I hate that so much goes into landfill, and I just think there's so many great things out there that, first of all, they're a fraction of the price. Some of the shit we've got for free. Brought it back to life and it's amazing. And the other thing with that is like I just don't really like it like going into landfill or just like not being used. And I hate that people buy so much stuff that they use for 5 minutes and then just chuck it out and it's never to be loved again. I have a real thing about that. And I also love mid-century. Mid-century furniture is life. So I think if you can get it secondhand, why wouldn't you? I love secondhand stuff.
No, everything you've got, you've fixed up and that looks amazing.
Yeah, there you go. Why did you build volume and why did you choose this floor plan?
When we were originally looking, I think you showed me this floor plan and even I was one of those people like, why do we need such a big house? And I was like, why do we need a guest bathroom with its own ensuite and stuff? And then when you explained, that'll be good for when our parents come and visit and things like that. And I was like, all right, cool.
Your parents
that's
don't
smart.
have to go up and downstairs.
Makes sense. So obviously the parents are
We've kind of got another master bedroom downstairs. It's pretty amazing.
But it's like, the parents can stay downstairs and don't bother us upstairs. But, and then the other bedrooms, I guess there's 3 spare bedrooms at the moment, but hopefully they won't be spare for long. Hopefully we got plans for kiddies, so hopefully that'll come. So it was really
we kind of walked through it and fell in love with it, long story short. We kind of just walked through and went, wow, I can actually picture us living in here.
That's it. I mean, when you were showing me the floor plans, this was always our favourite floor plan, knowing that we could grow into it. And then we were lucky that, as you said before, this was one of the ones that the display home was here that we could go visit. And then I remember we walked through the house, and as soon as we walked into the bedroom with the pitched ceilings with the facade that we've got, was just like, this is the house we want. Yeah,
I think in terms of, I think we just felt like it was the right house. But why did we build volume? I've built 3 times. This is my 3rd build. First one was volume, second one was custom. This one was volume. First of all, the cost of building is fucking astronomical. Even a volume build now is really expensive. Second of all, we're in a new development. I think you could very easily overcapitalize here. We're in a great area and, you know, people are spending a lot of money on houses here, but I just didn't really see the value when we've got literally a plain rectangle block that you can just kind of pop a house on that's dead flat. So why would we do this spectacular custom build?
We'll go the custom builder and we have the fancy block by the beach or something like that.
Hell yeah, your turn.
All right. Has Cam always been a green thumb?
All right.
I hate gardening.
I'm going to talk about this because Mr. Proud Lawn, he's in his Proud Lawn Dad era. And actually on the morning of filming this podcast, we had a knock on the door. You can actually tell this story because it's really funny.
Yeah, she was like, I'm on the couch playing PlayStation in my downtime and, you know, can't pause the game. And then the doorbell rings twice. I'm like, oh. So we went up.
Who the fuck's disrupting my Saturday?
It was a real nice guy. He's like, real estate agent, but he's like, oh, hey man, we're just running like a bit of a promo competition in the area for people's lawns. And I drove past your lawn. It looks nice and lush and green. And, you know, would you like to go in our competition? I'm like, what do I have to do? He's like, nothing. We just put this sign up and people can vote for your lawn and you can win a bunch of different prizes. And I was like, all right, cool.
So yeah, I mean, you're in your Proud Lawn Dad era because I'm definitely not a green thumb. I'm allergic to everything, but also someone's got to do it and it ain't going to be me.
Oh, well, like I'm not a gardener, never been a gardener, but, you know, when we got the lawn, I'm like, all right, well, I want it to be green and I've got to look after it.
If anyone's done their lawn recently, they know how expensive it is. I water it
every morning and then mow it every now and then. And yeah.
And it's lush. We got this like lush grass. It's beautiful.
No, I'm not a green thumb.
Well, you are now, but you weren't. You are because you have to be. You also got to be the pool boy. Oh, here we go. We do get asked this one a lot. Why did you build such a massive house when there is only two of you? Okay, well, we had all of our family come and stay recently. Our three nephews, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law and Cam's parents, and like it was freaking awesome. Everyone had their own rooms. Everyone spread out.
But even then, it's like two of the boys were sharing a room and this and that. So, like, yeah, we got,
it's,
you know,
5
my side of the family's big, so it's we got lots of people when they all come and stay. Like Christmas time again, it'll be full. But we were saying before, it's a house we've built that we can grow into as a family, not one
I'm
that
hoping it won't be two of us. But
we didn't want to build a house that is good for us now, but then in 5 years we've outgrown it because we've got kids. Yeah, it's like we'd rather build a house that we can grow into as a family. We
also have two very enormous dogs, or one very enormous dog. He's 66 kilos and Coco's a gremlin. She needs a bit more room to play, but she's only little. But look, we're well into the depths of IVF and have been for a long time. I think that we are hoping that our family will expand soon. But in saying that, we've filled most of the rooms except for the bedrooms. Like they're all all occupied, you know, like we've got I work from home, so I've got a full-size office. We have 5 bedrooms. Obviously one of them is the guest room, which is set up like that. Another sort of spare-ish bedroom upstairs is your snoring room that you sleep in because you piss me off. And then the other 2 bedrooms are blank for kids and then our room. So it's like everything actually does get used.
Yeah. Yeah.
So long story short, it's because we're growing our family and also because why the fuck not?
Definitely you question, where do you source your artwork from and paintings?
We try, well, I don't really buy any artwork, but from as many Australian artists as I possibly can. I think we have so much talent in our own turf and I think that's amazing. So I have loads of different artists that I buy from, but I've got a bit of a hack to this too, because if you are someone who loves art, and again, I really hate that there's so many places out ripping off artists and replicating people and just like basically doing the Temu versions of everything. A bit of a hack, and this is probably a perfect example if you are watching on video, is I have this beautiful J.K. Pedro piece behind me, and unfortunately I missed out on the painting, but a lot of artists actually do prints of their paintings and prints of their artworks, and they sell them for a fraction of the price. You're still supporting the artist, you still get something really beautiful and individual, but yeah, it's heaps cheaper and you can just get it framed really well and make it look really cool. But I just kind of buy anything that I like and I don't know, go from there really. If I see something I like, I'm like, oh, I'm going to get that. Next question. Aren't you worried about your house being super hot because it's so black? You haven't seen the outside of our house. It's like a big black monolith amongst all the white houses in our area and it's fab.
Our bricks are like a light colour, but no, it's like, I think it would be hot no matter what. Like
Yeah,
obviously
we live in
spoke
Southeast
about, we're in
Queensland.
Queensland, the sun and that
Everything's
sort of stuff. And, you know, even when we were looking at it and that sort of stuff and like, yeah, we've got a black roof, but we had I'm not sure who it was, the engineers and all that sort of stuff. Like the black, maybe not the engineers, but I can't remember who the people were, but the roof was only the black roof was only going to make it like 1% hotter or whatnot. So it's like, it's fractional anyway. So I don't know what people are going on about. They just think, oh, it's like a black house. It's like wearing a black t-shirt in the sun. It's not. The house is insulated.
Insulated.
We paid extra for insulation for the house to be wrapped. So it's like the heat stays in during winter and the heat stays out during summer. Like it's...
We're also like ceiling fans in every room. We've got Venetian plaster on our ceilings everywhere too, which thickens things up. But we paid a fortune for insulation and we did our research and aesthetically it's what we wanted. And we live in Queensland. It's fucking hot all of the time anyway.
I think we were lucky that we got like approved or we started building or whatnot before those 7-star energy ratings came in. Some of the drama stories we've heard people having to get double glazed windows and like smaller windows and that sort of stuff. But yeah.
I mean, we're also from Victoria originally, which if you live in Victoria, you know, you get weeks that are like over 45 degrees and you just shut all your windows and like don't let your house get hot. Like it's rocket science, is it? Like it never really gets like 35 here would be an exceptionally hot day. It doesn't ever really get hotter than that. It's just humid and different.
For me, it's the humidity. Yeah. It's like the heat. Yeah, you know, I don't love the heat, but it's more the humidity. If I'm sweating, I'm uncomfortable.
Which we have a really great aircon, so that's not a problem.
Yeah.
All right, your question.
Advice for anyone building or renovating?
Whatever your budget is, double it. No, I think if you are renovating, because we've just finished a reno as well, I think if you're renovating, it's like always have fixed prices with your trades is probably a good thing. In terms of building, I think just allow a lot for your landscaping, allow a lot for those things that maybe aren't included in your build, even things like curtains and fly screens and blinds and like they're so expensive and it's such an annoying thing to pay for. So my advice is just like always have more in your buffer than what you think you're going to need because you will use every bit of it. Also, be polite and patient with your site supervisors and your project managers. They'll put you to the bottom of the list if you treat them like shit. I've always had great building experiences because you just got to kind of go with it. Things happen, unforeseen things happen. Our tiler rudely broke his collarbone in the middle of tiling our house. Selfish. But, you know, you just got to go with it. It just happens. What would your advice be? This was your first build, so.
I don't know, like more about the renovating sort of thing. I only speak from my point of view, but it's like...
I want your point of view.
Just do as told and everything will be fine.
Yes, good answer. Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, exactly. Happy wife, happy life.
This is a perfect follow-on from that. Does Cam have any say in the design decisions?
Caitlin always asks me like what my opinion is and that sort of stuff, but I love it to death. 9 times out of 10, she's already got her mind made up anyway, and he's just telling me, but trying to make it sound like she's letting me. But in all honesty, I am indecisive I'm super indecisive. So
it's Caitlin, fucking annoying. Yeah.
Kate knows that, you know, she's got to give me literally 2 options to choose from. Otherwise, I sit there and even sometimes 2 options is too much for me. So when we're doing this house, I remember when we went to the design studios, you went first and I was like, you need to go first because I will be overwhelmed. You need to, so when we go to our selections appointment, you already know 2 or 3 things and I can choose from. And then I think the 2 things that I got was like the floorboards and the bench top. And then when we were ready to build, they were like, they're discontinued. So
you chose the tiles.
The 2 things I chose, we didn't get anyway. But yeah, and then I was
and you also chose the bricks.
We were in the then when we had to pick the new floor, and you were like, maybe we get tiles. Yeah, I found the tile we got now, which is nice.
I'm indecisive about tiles, but I'm pretty decisive on everything else. But you did really good. But yes, he does get a little bit of a say, but not much. Also, he's a bit of a Dorcas Malocus.
But you have all the cool ideas anyway. Like if If it was me, it would black.
Just all black everything. Your post-it. I keep going to grab them, but it's your one this time.
All right. How do you always know that your furniture and decor will work? How do you describe your style?
I don't know that all of our furniture and decor will work. I also don't really care if it works. I'm more focused on finding things that make us happy and finding things that we like and finding a way to make it work. Like, there is thought that goes into things, but I also don't really believe in having like one strict style. I think that's boring, and I think that's when homes become like devoid of any personality. I think you should have a good mix of interesting pieces that are like impractical but cool, but also then like really practical furniture, like comfy dining chairs, comfy sofa, comfy bed, those sorts of things. And also things that are just kind of fun to look at, but I don't know that it will work. I just kind of go with it and hope for the best.
At the end of the day, yeah, it's like, I don't know, you pick stuff that we like, and it's like,
Yeah, I know what we like.
If other people don't like it, it's fine. It's not their house. They don't have to live in it. They don't have to see it.
You weren't invited over.
Yeah, yeah.
It cracks me up when people, we've had it happen a couple of times on the Instagram page where it's like someone's accidentally sent a message to me instead of about me or something. When I say me, I mean about our house. And I'm like, babe, you weren't invited over anyway. And why are you sharing your opinion? Like, shut up. In terms of, kind of a double question, in terms of describing our style, I would say your style is quite like industrial, brutalist, like kind of all black everything. But like you're a bit like, you like graffiti and street art.
Not like,
too. It's very Melbourne.
Not like all black, but as you said, like very industrial. Yeah.
Very
sort of
manly.
thing.
I would say my style, or probably the style of the house, is like a bit of crazy, chaotic creativity, but it's like slick with like some pops of fun and energy and just like cool random things. I don't think there is a name for our style. If anything, it would probably be like mid-century eclectic, but like brutalist as well. I don't know. You don't know what that is.
Yeah, you've lost me with all those words.
You were like blank between the eyes then. All right. During the build, what were biggest splurges? Like, what did we spend the most money on? You want me to go first?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Biggest splurges were our staircase was really expensive. We decided to build in the staircase because we wanted the storage underneath, which is great. It's cheaper than an open one, but the beautiful frameless glass balustrade. Well, it's not frameless, it's got a rail, but it's like frameless in the middle. There's no like posts in between it. That was expensive. Also, structurally, we have a stack of doors to our outdoor area that join in the middle. And so we pulled the pillar out of that, and getting the beam in there was expensive too. But this beam is like freaking huge.
But it just opens up the whole thing. There's no pole in the middle. It opens up all like the dining room, lounge room, kitchen to the outdoor area.
Yeah,
there's no barriers or anything. So
and we're like people who have windows and doors open all day, every day, wide open, let the breeze in.
I mean, I guess the other big splurge too we sort of spoke about before is our facade.
Yep.
So you get our house plan with different facades at the front, changes the way the front of the house looks, also the bedroom. So the facade we went with was has got a big pitch ceiling, so it makes the bedroom look pitch roof.
Yep.
Makes the bedroom look massive.
Beautiful
and
big
also,
windows.
Yeah, beautiful windows. Also, we think gives it a little bit extra length as well from what we've sort of seen. You know, when we were originally looking at the Wayne was like, oh, you can get this one with a balcony, and we're like, oh, cool, balcony. And then we're like, what are we going to do with a balcony?
We look over our neighbours' houses.
If we had like,
we had a park view,
maybe if we lived somewhere where like we looked at something, maybe we might have had a balcony, but we wouldn't use, if we had the balcony here, we wouldn't use it. So we're like, no, we want that pitched ceiling.
I'd say probably the only other thing that we kind of splurged really large on was our tiles.
I was probably going to say
we've done floor to ceiling tiles everywhere, and it just looks. Don't mind when people tile to 1200, but I do think for our quite contemporary style, going to the ceiling really does like make it.
Does look quite cool when people come and see the bath, especially our ensuite and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, it looks sick with the tiles, or like on the floor all the way up to the roof. And
biggest splurge, I would say post build would be our Venetian plastering. Which is, you can see it behind us, it's these beautiful black walls, black ceilings, everything like that. That's gorgeous. And then our pool probably is the only other thing. We love our pool. Your turn.
Why did you choose a plunge pool and a black plunge pool? Is it hot?
I mean, so we have this we chose to go with Sunshine Coast plunge pools because they are really affordable and they were really nice, and we don't have a massive yard. We don't want a massive yard. We're not like people who want to live on an acreage or anything like that. We're very happy with our nice compact yard. But they had these really amazing round concrete pools. Ours is fully tiled in black mosaic tiles and black grout. It looks unreal. And it was like $35,000 installed with all the council approval. Like they literally do everything, like absolutely everything. And we chose that because we thought it was just interesting and cool. And obviously it's really affordable and you can't not have a pool in this climate. But in terms of being hot, I mean, it's like 7 or 8 centimetre thick concrete in a hole in the ground. It's not hot. It's actually quite hard to heat.
It's the size of the pool we've got's good. Like
it's awesome.
If we had a bigger pool, we'd be losing more yard, and we wanted yard for the dogs and stuff.
We're
and
also not lap swimmers. We're sitting in the pool with the margarita people.
It's 2.5 meters round.
Yeah.
So it's enough for me to lay on with a lilo, like I used to at the apartment.
Yep.
Lay in the pool.
Yep.
With my lilo, spin around, tan, and happy.
Yeah, it's enough for me to sit there with a champagne or a margarita or something too, and we can fit quite a few people in there. Like it's bigger than a spa, and it's deep. It's armpit height, so it's perfect pool beving height. But no, it's not too hot. And we were told that by the pool guys when we were actually building it, that they don't really get too hot.
If anything, the black in it, it's going to get too hot. It's like it keeps it warm, and you don't have to run the pool pump as much. So it's like...
Yeah. This is a you question. What does Cam actually think about all the pink?
Yeah, people like get so funny, especially like about what do I think about the pink. I have no issues with the pink. I think black and pink go well together.
Yeah.
You know me, like if you know me anyway, I've actually got like pink t-shirts and pink flannel shirts and stuff like that. Like one of my favourite flannel shirts is actually a pink one. Like it's sick. But I do think like I like the pinks that you've got in the house where they're brighter pinks, like they're bright, bold pinks.
You don't like a shocky, blushy pink?
Not like a dull.
Not like a soft pink.
Yeah, not like a soft pink. That would be, for me, probably a little bit girly. But the pinks that you've chosen are really like,
punchy.
Bright, punchy, hot pinks and stuff. Yeah, I don't have any issues with it. And, everyone, when they saw me painting the
wardrobe.
The wardrobe.
Which is candy pink, by the way, like floor to ceiling candy
you
pink.
You see it now and it's like the pink wall with our black cabinetry and stuff, and everyone goes in, look, that looks sick.
And our purple and red handles.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, yeah, it's funny.
So, yeah, Cam does not have an issue with pink.
Yeah,
you were showing me sheer curtains you want to get for the bedroom, and I'm like, I want them brighter.
Yeah.
You're like,
you chose them.
I would like them brighter than that.
Love it.
I'm like, if it's going to be pink, it better be a hot pink.
I don't know, you're just confident in your masculinity, aren't you? Comfortable in your sexuality.
That's it.
It's your question.
What was your build budget and did you blow it? Yes.
Well and truly. I think we always do. Actually, I think we stuck pretty well to budget with our reno. I always said I would spend 20% of what I paid for the apartment on the renos, and I think we came in at 21. In terms of this build, there was lots of things that went down. So first of all, our block of land settled 2 years later than expected. This is the first and last time I will ever build in a development for that reason. In that time, we had price increases. In that time, a lot of the things we'd chosen were discontinued because of like silica and like a few other building things that changed, like NCC codes and things like that. And obviously, like the more time we had to save, being that our land was so delayed, kind of the more money that we spent. But look, we originally actually wanted to try and build a cheaper house, as in like under 800,000, and it ended up, I think, at 1.3. But we kind of were just like, we're prepared for it, whatever. Let's just get all the things we want. Let's just do what we want.
That's it.
Of course, we made sacrifices, but we did, for the most part, everything that we wanted. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, we blew the budget.
Well, Cait blew the budget.
Oi. No. All right. I love the gallery wall. Where is everything from? How do you get it looking so good? And are you doing the other side? Okay, yes, we have a full gallery wall in our stairwell. Yes, we will be doing the other side. We've just got to get a few more bits and pieces. I've got quite a few things left in storage as well that I've got to pull out. But where is everything from? Everywhere. We have inherited some things. I have found some at markets. A lot of it is from when I've travelled overseas or when I've been somewhere. I always try and get something. I've got a few Australian artists, a few like random things like sculptures and just lots of photos of our dogs and our nieces and our nephews and our family and things and our friends. We have a big circle of friends, so yeah, lots of them, but basically everywhere. And how do I get it looking so good? I pay a lovely man called Mike, who owns a business called Noosa Picture Hanging, and he comes and hangs it all for us, and he does a fab job because it's all he does all day, every day. And he just places things. I think
he hung all like
everything.
He hung all your artwork throughout the house. He even put the TVs up. Like I could do it, but that I guarantee it's going to be level. Like, you know.
Yeah, I'll punch 7 holes before I find the right spot for something. So it's definitely something good to outsource. But
and he was just bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Like, so much done.
I think in terms of like what I've put in the gallery wall, for me it's like you either need to have to mix in mediums and have lots of different stuff that's different size and different shaped and different everything, or you need to do one that's got like all exactly the same. Like it can't be like lots of the same and then a few random things. You've got to be like really eclectic with it and like really random with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure about, I wasn't sure how it was going to go at first. And then now it's like, now it looks like super cool.
Yeah.
And then you look at the other side and you're like, oh, you're boring. You got nothing on you.
You also weren't sure about the green, I don't think, but then you've come around to it. You're like, oh, I like it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about the green. Definitely didn't like the green when Aaron painted the wrong wall that he came back and repainted back for us. But I do like the green up the stairs.
Love it.
Oh, it's me, lot.
Yep.
How do you afford/pay for everything?
Oh my God, do you know how many times we've actually been asked this? And I don't know whether it's been condescending or whether they just think we're really young and hot and too young to have nice things. Well, we both work full time. We both work really hard and we save our asses off, and we lived like peasants for a very long time. We sold both of our beautiful cars to be able to fund our house because we knew that real estate would pay us back more than a vehicle would, and we just budget really hard.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's no like hand-me-downs or, anything like that. We just work hard and save.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, we stopped going to the steakhouse for weekly date night and started going to the pub. Or doing just like a little povo dinner at home. But we just work really hard and we save really hard and we sacrifice, and we haven't had a holiday in 18 months and all sorts of things. All right, second last question. Favourite thing in the whole place?
It's too hard to say favourite thing. Obviously, I love our bedroom with the roof and
big dramatic ceilings.
It's going to be even better when the new bed arrives. But I love the bedroom, but the whole thing, like not like the bedroom, the walk-in robe and the ensuite, like the whole package.
Yeah, so we have these like really dramatic pitch ceilings, big triangular shaped windows that go right up into the pitch.
That's super cool.
It's very cool coming from an apartment.
But then I also love this area down here too, with like the lounge room where we've got the panels up the wall behind the TV. And then I think our kitchen's sick. And then you've got your little bar with the pink again, with the pink tiles. So it would be this area, like the kitchen, living, dining, and our bedroom would be my favourite rooms of the house, or my favourite things in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my favourite thing, same thing, definitely love our bedroom. It's nice in there, like you just want to be in there. It's going to be really good when we can finish off all of our furniture and like get things looking how we want to look. Yeah. But I think, honestly, probably the same thing, like the connection between the backyard and inside I think is amazing. And we have our own private pool now, and I just think we've done really well, and I'm really happy here, and I just think I think we nailed it. Long story short.
Other favourite things now, my lawn. Yeah.
To be invited to a friggin' lawn competition after you used to kill houseplants is the funniest thing on the planet.
I know, it's going to go on social media like, we better win a prize. People better vote for my lawn. Your last question, is this the forever house?
No.
Yeah, like we've always sort of said that
I don't think you ever
this
have a
was
forever
sorta
home necessarily,
that,
but this isn't it.
you know, might be a little bit long. When it started out, it was like the 5-year house, and then it became, if we are going to put more money into it, it might be like a 10-year sort of house. But I know, you know, your plan is, you know, our plan, but I know you still want to, you know, one day eventually be back near the beach somewhere, which...
Yeah, I mean, we moved to the Sunshine Coast, the beautiful beachy coastal lifestyle, and although our apartment was in an amazing location, we definitely outgrew our apartment, and I would definitely like to be literally anywhere in the Sunshine Coast nearer to the beach, I think would be the goal. Yeah. Probably another big black palace. I don't know, might change it up, don't know. But this is not the forever house, but I would say the next 5 to 10, I'd say we'll live here for sure.
For sure.
Amazing. So I hope this one was a bit of a fun one for you guys anyway. I know it was a little bit of a deviation from what I normally talk about and the normal guests I have on, but you guys are always asking to see more Cam, so here he is, just having a giggle and talking about his house proudness, I guess. But yeah, we do share a lot on our little Instagram, which is muir.made. If you want to give us a follow there, give us a follow there. But otherwise, thanks so much for tuning in. And yeah, thanks, babe. Thanks for being here,
No worries.
being on camera,
Thanks
which you
for having me. See you guys.
Yeah.